Hi, my name's James and welcome to R&R, the show where I react to and review some of the latest and greatest music videos. Today, I'm going to be checking out JPEG Ultra by JPEG Mafia and Denzel Curry. Let's go.
You think you know me? Out the trenches for you flabbergasted fat fucks. This your boy Denzel Curry and this bitch. And
Hell
I'm
yeah.
with my nigga Peggy. You already know what time it is. We going around the world with it and inside your girl with it. You feel me? Lie out of your bitch body like my nigga
Yes.
Wayne say. And you know for Pete's sake, nigga, the boy Denzel Curry gotta do what it take to get that motherfucking money and that motherfucking bread to get it all on your bitch head. You dig? So this how we gonna do
You
it.
do.
Okay, so I gotta be rude. No matter which way you go, you'll still be a square like a Rubik's Cube. See, I'm trying to
Cool. Hell yeah, this beat's fucking great. Oh. Better get far or see I stunt. South Florida nigga, but a North Bay nigga. This year I'ma be a two-pay nigga. Knocking out the top, that's a two-pay nigga. I'm a tsunami, the new wave niggas. Most of your members will be dismembered. When you fall off, bitch, I'm yelling out timber. You couldn't fuck with me if I had Tinder. Last name Curry and a C for charisma. Somebody from Street Fighter 6 on my neck, but you niggas never do it like this. Got a brand Hell
new
yeah.
shit in a Kuma, hanging from a neck to a dick.
Intro, just straight up in your face. I loved how it did the old school transition, the circle transition. That was fun. I like that, it's just in grayscale. It's real raw punk looking, which I think works super well for both Denzel Curry's style and JPEG Mafia's style. I will say I'm not too familiar with JPEG Mafia. I need to take some time and really delve into his catalog, but I am definitely a big fan of Denzel Curry. Have been for quite a while, probably since 2017, 18, somewhere around there. But man, this beat is something else. I don't know if it is a loop taken from somewhere and then some extra production put on top, or multiple loops sort of spliced together to create it. But if you're not listening to this song with headphones on, you really need to, because every now and then there's just these particularly there's a hi-hat hit that comes just in the left side, and then there's also these tom rolls that sort of pan between left and right. And it's just such a little subtle thing, but it just takes this revolving sample that keeps looping and adds something different and interesting to it, which I think a lot of hip-hop really is missing, particularly in more amateur productions. But even then, there's some top-end productions which don't really get that too interesting and exciting as well. So this is really cool. I will say the beat itself and everything else is kind of very much on top of Denzel Curry's performance so far. I would like his voice to be a bit more present and clearer, a bit more forward in the mix. And because of that, I'm kind of not... It's at least a little bit more difficult to really hone in on his flow. But there's been some great bars so far, for sure. What was the one? There's the one about him wearing a toupee. That's pretty good. All right, let's continue on.
Live and direct out your bitch pussy. This your boy Denzel Curry and his hoe, aka Zeltron, aka
The vocal effects as well.
Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck it is when a real nigga step into the room with some alligator shoes on.
They're quick, echoey, real cool. I like this switch in the beat as well. Real good. Super hard.
Niggas be begging for shit to be different until they get it, then they treat it indifferent. People projecting they bullshit
Hell
on you
yeah.
because they dissatisfied with the life that they live in. Niggas net worth be like $17 while they begging for feet pics for shorties I've been with. I can sniff out you proximity, hoes always near some shit going on, but never did it. I don't understand when people talk shit on me, they gotta leave with a lie, some figure. Friends acting like they don't wanna talk,
Man,
start
this
begging for
beat.
change, I don't know what it's giving.
Hell
Niggas
yeah.
be trying to fuck on your bitch while they dapping you up saying, I see your vision. Fake friends turning on me for nothing, they mad cause they failed even with an advantage. This is my fight. I just woke up as a child of the light. Jumped on the beat, had to tell it goodnight. Y'all talk your best, but they heat
Yeah, now we're back to the original beat. But that break was real good. Exactly what the track needed.
Now don't believe hype, believe what you see, now what's said on the mic. They get jelly, I kick out every time. Can't get me down, so they try right inside. Try fuck with my money, try fuck with my mind. They acting like fucking these bitches and crime. This ain't relatable, this ain't debatable. Something happened to you, it's by design.
Yeah, some really cool panning stuff happening in this track.
Grown men emotional since 2008 at least. And I walk around everywhere as me, you know? And you never catch me out here looking like these dirty ass underground rappers, locked in an Airbnb somewhere with a bunch of niggas, playing with each other's dicks, 0 women around, looping records nobody wants to hear.
Whoa. So good. Ooh.
On my knees for a God who
Hell
can
yeah.
hear. I can't pray to no God I can fear. I think I should've ran me a cult. Quarterback that hole like I'm painting on coats. Fuck niggas yapping about me on they alt. But when I see you, it's degrees of assault. You say you see him, you catching the case. I hope not the one that you got in your boat, cause that shit is shaky.
That's
Amateur
cool.
service say come as you are, so I showed up with a whole bunch of bitches that hate me. Told my man bitches
I
stop
like this
acting expensive,
composition on
cast me the mic,
screen.
it was clues to Stacy. I know that time heals wounds, my time is money, and I can't use time to save me. Pray for all of my enemies, they either dead or hating, literally faking. Lame ass niggas get exposed every day, and I don't gotta do nothing more than frustrate him. He's not a threat, bitch, I'm on him a vet. I hit marksman and basic, I never need training. Hey, they make a career from hating. Hey, they make a career from faking. I should talk my way right into a bag. You pussy in private, begging for collabs. You pillow talking to these bitches is sad. I don't know whether to slap you or laugh. Shower posse, get that baby a bath. I know your label saw a cash grab. You got pop and turn hashtag. Stop yapping online, cause you know where I'm at, little bitch. Fuck, nigga.
Man, what a ride of a track. So good. Pretty sick. Yeah, that was something else. You know, I was definitely hoping that the track would go somewhere, you know, after that sort of first section with Denzel. And it did. And that's kind of like where I was somewhat expecting it to go. But then that whole end section with JPEG, was not expecting the track to go there. And then also, like, even the shift in sort of lyrical content, I think that was really, really good. And yeah, it's almost, this song almost had like a 3-act structure that starts off with Denzel just coming in and beating you in the face. And then even when like JPEG comes in and the original beat comes in, you know, it's, I guess, yeah, the contrast between the two vocal styles as well, like even just the tonality, obviously they got very different vocal tones and timbres, but yeah, it really even just gave the track a new life as well, which it was really interesting. It was very interesting that, you know, Denzel didn't come back in, that yeah, it wasn't sort of like a back and forth, it was just like, here's Denzel from the top, you know, and he comes in, does his thing, and then it's just, you know, JPEG taking us out and finishing things off and taking us to a really different place. That was, yeah, super interesting. You know, lyrically, there's definitely, you know, a lot of cliches, a lot of, you know, sort of calling people out, but not necessarily calling them out directly. And, you know, that's fine. You know, it's fun. It's kind of, yeah, the cliche. And maybe it's just because of, like, the change in style of the beat at the end, but yeah, it seemed like definitely a little bit of a getting things off your chest sort of section, which was really cool. Yeah, really, really interesting. It also, you know, it's a 4.5 minute song, but it doesn't really feel that long either. That's really cool, because yeah, that's something that I just can't stand. You know, I'm a big hip hop head, but yeah, I struggle getting through a 4-minute hip hop track usually, and the fact that this is almost 5 minutes, and yeah, it's just such a good song. Just overall, a really good song. I do hope there's more to come from the collaboration between JPEG Mafia and Denzel Curry. Because, yeah, I think, as I mentioned, you're a big fan of Denzel Curry. I know a little bit about JPEG. I think their styles maybe don't match too well, but I think their aesthetics do, and they're sort of like the vibe they bring. Because there's sort of like a bit of a punk ethos and a bit of a griminess and a rawness to both of them. So I think in that regard, you know, the more collaborations between the two, I think are going to work really, really, really well. And this has got me hyped. This has absolutely got me hyped for more. So I really do hope there is more. Yeah, I think overall, great. The only thing, there was moments, and I kind of suspect that maybe this is a track that was worked on over a longer period of time, because there's definitely moments where, like, the vocal mix, as I mentioned with Denzel Curry, a similar thing happened with JPEG Mafia's vocal as well. There was just moments where it's like really buried in the mix, and I wanted a little bit more present and forward. And the clip as well. I think the clip really, you know, simple, but again, it just really brings forward the grittiness, the rawness, and almost sort of this like tactileness. It feels like just watching it, you kind of can feel it, feel like you're there. There's something about it. Something about the combination of the music and the rawness of the video. Really, really good. All right, so that's it from me in this one. Be sure to let me know what are your guys' thoughts on JPEG Ultra by JPEG Mafia and Denzel Curry, and what should I check out next? Let me know in the comments section down below. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out one of these other videos that's appeared before me, leave a like, and you'll catch me in the next one.